Hello Claire, it's Tuesday. Due to the massive amount of work that I'm being given at the moment, I've had to come up with several different motivational methods to get me to actually do the work. So I'd like to share a couple of those with you today, and if you can come up with any more, please feel free to either share them in your next video or put them in the comments. So really there are about 2 blanket terms to cover all of the motivational methods, or at least all the ones that I've come up with. First of them is write it down. One of these is make a list. It's probably my favourite one, is just make a list of all of the things that need to be done in the order that you need to do them. I like this. I love it. It makes everything clear. The only problem with this method is that it takes time to write the list. So you're writing the list in the time that you could be using to do the things that you're putting on the list. The second of these is a method called complete the chain. I think Charlie McDonald was the first one to introduce this technique to me. Basically, you get a chart, and once you've done something that you've got to do every day, you can tick it off, or cross it off, or colour it in, or whatever, and you've added that link for that day to the chain. The only problem with this one is that it's got to be a daily task. So for things like homework, it's kind of useless. The only thing that will make it work is if you allot time for homework each day and say, right, I've done the allotted time of homework today, so I can cross that off. But that doesn't work either, because, you know, if you've got a piece of homework that has to be due in the next day and it takes longer than the allotted time, you might be tempted to just say, oh, I've done my allotted time, that's it, I'm done. You can't do that. Plus, you might be tempted to say, right, I'm going to start the clock now and end the clock, even if you spend 10 minutes of maybe the half an hour that you've given yourself doing YouTube or Facebook or Tumblr or something stupid like that, wasting time during the time you've given yourself to do work. The other blanket term I call is bribes. Now, bribing is very effective. There are many different types of bribes. Bribing yourself with food, so chocolate, sweets, things like that. This works very well during revision period, because I complete a page, I can eat a piece of chocolate. It's great. This does mean that I gain a lot of weight during revision period. This also means that my dentist hates me. So other people have come up with different bribes. Charlie McDonald, again, he's very good at this. He's came up with the stamps, and you just stamp something, or you stamp a chart or something when you've done the work. I've come up with a different solution. I've come up with a button. An electronic button that you can press, like the one in Hitchhiker's Guide, that just makes you feel all fuzzy and lovely when you complete a task. I bought this one from Staples. It's great, and it makes this noise when you press it.
That was easy.
I just love it. I think it's brilliant. So whenever I complete a task, I get to press the button, and it just feels good. So that's my motivation. It's a bit silly, it's a bit childish, but I like it. And I'm probably going to put that sound at the end of all of my videos that I've completed. Yay! So, that's my motivation. Maybe you have some other methods. I bet you have some better methods. So, let me know, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye!
That was easy.